This is, talk about it. Tell me what Panquake is. I'm brand new.
Yes, Panquake, and also Panquake is brand new. So this is a new social media platform that is utterly unique. You can't compare it. I even hate to say the word Twitter. You can't compare it to Twitter or to Telegraph or Telegram or whatever it is, and Rumble and whatever. It's unique for a bunch of reasons. Number one, it's completely, totally crowdfunded. It is completely and totally transparent to the point where there are no cookies, there's no tracking. They use only open source code. There are no algorithms to steer you one way or another. There are no advertisers. It's a decentralized network. One of the things that I really, really love is that it's hosted in Iceland, which means that it's not subject to warrants from the Department of Justice. It's interoperable with Fediverse, something that's just never been done before. And even this is how far they've gone to make sure that it's completely standalone. They even use geothermal energy, like from geysers in Iceland, to power the thing. Crazy as that might sound.
Panquake offers a level playing field without algorithms. Will it be more accepted based on class, meaning will the rich elite find it a danger to the status quo?
I hope so. I hope that they're threatened by this. Yeah, I hope that they're threatened by this, because that's our ultimate goal. We want to be the place to go for open, honest exchanges of ideas, more so than any other platform. And I think that if we get to the point where the likes of Twitter and Facebook feel threatened, then we've succeeded. You know, and there was one other thing too that I wanted to say, and I'm not a tech guy, so I can't go into detail. But one of the things that has been very, very important to the developers is the fact that we use blockchain technology. And, you know, blockchain technology, besides being the future, is incorruptible. And so we're confident that we'll be able to maintain this high level of technological development, what my colleagues are calling an intuitive interface, transparent moderation, no advertising, and transparency. I'm very confident that we're going to pull it off.
So Susie Dawson was partially inspired by Julian Assange's dream of a decentralized social media platform. How does Panquake fit in a Ministry of Truth world? Ministry of Truth.
Yeah, good question. It doesn't. It's the antithesis of the Ministry of Truth world, which is why it's so important to get it up and running. You know, I'm a long time and very vocal supporter of Julian Assange. I make no apologies for that. Susie is too. I mean, even before I got seriously involved with Julian and WikiLeaks, Susie was there, involved with Julian and WikiLeaks. And it's not just Susie. You know, I've met so many people who were early WikiLeaks supporters. And all these years, they've been looking to fulfill this vision that Julian Assange had. Well, as you've seen, Julian's been distracted for the last 10 years or so. And so it's been up to all these other people who had been around him to carry out this vision. Susie conceived of Panquake, I'm going to say 2 years ago. And then about 1.5 years ago, started to actually implement the idea and build a staff. And by God, she's been relentless about it. And it's really happening. It's really coming to fruition. That's what I was going to pull up. This is Susie's beta page on Panquake. Now, one of the great things about this is that you can make your page look literally any way you want it to look. There's this, they call it a single view dashboard. Literally everything that you see on that screen is customizable in every way. Drop and drag interface, customizable themes, light and dark. You can do literally anything you want with that page, just to make sure that it's perfect for you and you're comfortable with what you're going to be looking at every day. And they have these things called thunderquakes where, again, let's say that you're a media professional and there's something like really, really important that you want to say. You can use what's called a thunderquake to send out a message to an audience broader than the one that has asked to follow you. So you have let's say you have 100,000 followers and you break a story, you want everybody to see it, you use one of your thunderquakes, and instead of going to your 100,000 followers, it goes to 500,000 or 1 million or whatever as a special message.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, how many of those do you get?
It's based on the number that people have given you. Like, for example, and we're still playing with this, but let's say, wow, I really like what she does. I'm gonna donate a thunderquake, right? So you get an extra thunderquake that you can send out one of these messages.
Cool. Okay.